Hello everyone, today we want to talk about top 10 adultery movies. Number 10, Chloe, 2009. Director, Atom Egoyan. Stars, Julianne Moore, Amanda Seyfried, Liam Neeson. Catherine and David Stewart, Julianne Moore and Liam Neeson are a well-to-do couple living in a posh area of Toronto, but all is not well in paradise. Catherine suspects that David, a music professor, is cheating on her with his students. She hires a prostitute named Chloe, Amanda Seyfried, to meet David and see if he gives into temptation. But events spin out of control when Chloe spills the details of her two Red encounters. IMDb 6.3, Metascore 48, Rotten Tomatoes 45.
It's Chloe. My husband's cheating on me.
Number 9, Last Night, 2010. Director Masih Tajeddin. Stars Keira Knightley, Sam Worthington, Eva Mendes. Joanna, Keira Knightley, and Michael Reed, Sam Worthington, are a happily married couple. However, the fate of their marriage rests on how each responds to temptation during a night apart. Michael goes away on a business trip with an attractive colleague named Laura, Eva Mendes, whose utter beauty masks a deep loneliness. Slightly jealous, Joanna encounters a former flame and agrees to meet him for drinks, but the innocent date may become something more. IMDb 6.5, Metascore 50, Rotten Tomatoes 50.
So you with him because he came first?
He did. And I love him. And I love you too.
Number 8, The Other Boleyn Girl, 2008. Director Justin Chadwick. Stars Natalie Portman, Scarlett Johansson, Eric Bana. King Henry VIII lacks an heir. Seeing this as an opportunity for personal gain, the Duke of Norfolk and Sir Thomas Boleyn persuade Thomas's daughter Anne to seduce the king. But Henry falls in love with Anne's sister, Mary, instead. When Mary becomes pregnant, the plan backfires when Anne seeks the king's affections for herself. IMDb 6.7, Metascore 50, Rotten Tomatoes 53.
You're my only hope!
Number 7, Fatal Attraction, 1987. Director Adrian Lyne. Stars Michael Douglas, Glenn Close, and Archer. For Dan Gallagher, Michael Douglas, life is good. He is on the rise at his New York law firm, is happily married to his wife Beth Ann Archer, and has a loving daughter. But after a casual fling with a sultry book editor named Alex Glenn Close, everything changes. Jilted by Dan, Alex becomes unstable, her behavior escalating from aggressive pursuit to obsessive stalking. Dan realizes that his main problem is not hiding his affair, but rather saving himself and his family. IMDb 6.9, Metascore 67, Rotten Tomatoes 74.
If you ever come near my family again, I'll kill you, you understand?
Number 6, The Breeds of Madison County, 1995. Director Clint Eastwood. Stars Clint Eastwood, Meryl Streep, Annie Corley. A moving love story about a photographer on assignment to shoot the historic bridges of Madison County. He meets a housewife whose husband and children are away on a trip, and the film traces a brief affair that is never sordid but instead one of two soulmates who have met too late. The Bridges of Madison County is a romantic masterpiece, but it's so incredibly heart-wrenching. Most people only want to see it once. IMDb 7.6, Metascore 69, Rotten Tomatoes 89. Number 5, A Royal Affair, 2012. Director Nikolaj Arcel. Stars Alicia Vikander, Mads Mikkelsen, Mikkel Boye Folskart. A young queen falls in love with her physician and they start a revolution that changed their nation forever. This was a magnificent film with stunning performances by the star cast and the supporting roles. I highly recommend watching this movie. It was like being transported into a completely different world. IMDb 7.5, Metascore 73, Rotten Tomatoes 86.
Er det sandt?
Number 4, Little Children, 2006, director Todd Field. Stars Kate Winslet, Jennifer Connelly, Patrick Wilson. Sarah, Kate Winslet, is a well-educated woman who cannot come to terms with her life as a housewife and mother. Brad, Patrick Wilson, a stay-at-home dad, is married to a beautiful filmmaker, Jennifer Connelly, and goes skateboarding instead of studying for the bar exam. The pair meet at a playground and soon begin having secret trysts while their children nap and their spouses are at work. IMDb 7.5, Metascore 75, Rotten Tomatoes 81. Number 3, The Last Seduction, 1994. Director John Dahl. Stars Linda Fiorentino, Peter Berg, Bill Pullman. Looking to escape her unhappy marriage, villainous femme fatale Bridget Gregory, Linda Fiorentino, convinces her husband Clay Bill Pullman to sell cocaine, then steals the profits and runs out on him. She stops in a small town en route to Chicago when she ensnares her next conquest, insurance man Mike Swell, Peter Berg. After getting a job at his insurance company, Bridget convinces Mike to run a scam, but things take a deadly turn when she recruits him to help get rid of her husband. IMDb 7, Metascore 85, Rotten Tomatoes 85.
Yes, I have indoor plumbing, I have electricity, and I have a name.
Number 2, In the Mood for Love, 2000. Director Kar Wai Wong. Stars Tony Chiu Wai Leung, Maggie Cheung. In 1962, a journalist Cho Mo Wan, Tony Leung Chi Wai, and his wife move into a Hong Kong apartment, but Cho's spouse is often away on business. Before long, the lonely Cho makes the acquaintance of the alluring Su Li Zhen, Maggie Cheung, whose own significant other also seems preoccupied with work. As the two friends realize their respective partners are cheating on them, they begin to fall for one another. However, neither wants to stoop to the level of the unfaithful spouses. IMDb 8.1, Metascore 85, Rotten Tomatoes 97. Before we talk about number 1, please subscribe our channel. Thank you so much. Number 1, Hannah and Her Sisters, 1986. Director Woody Allen. Stars Mia Farrow, Diane West, Woody Allen, Michael Caine. 3 successive family Thanksgiving dinners mark time for Hannah Mia Farrow, her younger sisters Lee, Barbara Hershey, and Holly, Diane West, and the men in their lives. Lee is having an affair with Hannah's husband, Elliot, Michael Caine, and trying to end her Svengali-like romance with artist Frederick Max von Sydow. Holly is frustrated by her lack of career fulfillment and her increasing dependence on Hannah's largesse, while being courted by the hypochondriac Mikey. Woody Allen. IMDb 7.9, Metascore 90, Rotten Tomatoes 91.
Did you ever read this one?
Elliot, don't!
Lee, I'm in love with them.